The time has come. We are reading Boys of Tommen. I'm cute. I can't. Oh no. I'm okay. It's a sad book. Okay, so I have not read these ever. I committed. Hold on. I committed. There's too many. Hold on. They're done. I kind of girl bossed a little too close to the sun and I got them all. The intention of this vlog is to read the whole entirety of the Boys of Tommen series. I'm gonna bring you along for the ride. And look, was it a little risky for me to buy them all before I had read them? Yes. But also, like, there's like a thrill with doing that, you know? Even if I didn't read them, these editions are stunning. They are what book dreams made of. So I picked this up while we went for a bike ride. I read in the car on the ride there and back. I am now 50 pages in. We are starting, and I'm no longer nervous based on the first 50 pages. I'm having a fantastic time. My first thoughts are, this is unhinged, but wow, let's just say educational, okay? I have laughed. I fear that if it has already made me giggle, cackle, I'm nervous. Nervous for the power of how that book has the power to make me also cry. So yeah. I am scared for this over here, this side, okay? And then can we also talk about this? The flop, yeah. Okay, we're off to a great start. Great start. So this is gonna be the all access pass. This is the full spoiler. I'm gonna tell you every thought, every feeling. I'm gonna tell you about what's happening. So if you don't want that and you haven't read it, please run away. If you've already read this and you just wanna like see someone else go through it, welcome. Let's do this together. Alrighty, I'm gonna shower and then I'm gonna keep reading tonight and I will update you sometime soon. So I went to bed at midnight last night, 12. I don't do that often for a book. So there's that. And then I woke up this morning. I think it was the light, but also just because, I don't know. But I woke up and as soon as I was awake, I could not stop thinking about this book. So I couldn't go back to sleep. So I'm tired, but awake somehow. So I don't have enough words to give you the full lowdown yet, but I just needed you to know the chokehold that this book currently has on me. We're 100 pages in. Let's keep going. This book is set in Ireland. This is the American edition. I ordered these from the US because the UK ones are just tiny. I can't. They're too small. Anyway, this one, I don't know if it has it in the UK version. I'm gonna have to check this, but in the US version, there is a glossary. And when I saw that initially, I was like, that's funny. Sorry, let me clarify. Because Americans, I think, struggle quite a lot with like British slang. I think I've just grown up reading a lot of British slangs, so I know a lot of it. But no, Irish slang is a different beast. Genuinely, I'm using this thing like a lifeline. I have no idea what half the things they say are. Like, what is it? Colchy? What is that? I don't know. We're gonna look it up. so we just had our first rugby scene. We've learned who, obviously 13 is Johnny. We have figured out 7 is someone, Gibbsy, and then 10 is Huey. I still don't know who 6 is yet, and I'm pretty sure 6 is the next. We have like the 13s, and then we have 6. So I don't know if I missed it, but I don't know who 6 is. So anyway, there's that. I cannot get over that he calls her. I don't know why I find it so cute, but Shannon. He never just calls her Shannon. He's like, Shannon like the river. Like he says it to her. Yeah, hey Shannon like the river. Anyway. And then the other thing is, this is the only other books that I've read that are like this, and I think why I'm obsessed, is Magnolia Parks. We're not just getting like their love story. Like we just saw like Huey ran over to someone, and I was like, oh, we get to see them later. So anyway, it's safe to say I am obsessed. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that Pierce is saving, and I don't know what the names are. 6? I'm pretty sure he's 6, which means that the next books must be Pierce and Lizzie, which I'm still early days. We're 140 pages in, but I don't like Lizzie. I'm really hoping that turns around, but like she's like, I feel like in the beginning section she was described like really nicely, like it's her friends, Shannon's friends from her primary school. The actuality of like her hanging out with them, she just seemed mad all the time. But we're hoping it turns around. Oh, but I'm obsessed with Gibbsy and Claire. They need like 10 books. I would read 10 of their books. Anyway.
In the cold kitchen light, we both look for a sign, and you say, these are troubles of mine. Weary thoughts of breaking up, coming under your skin. Don't know if we should stop or begin.
Okay, so we need a debrief because I have not been able to stop reading all day. When I woke up this morning, I was up to page 100. Currently up to 420. I have so many thoughts. First of all, I'm in love. I am so excited to read this entire series, so thank God, because I was a little worried for a second there, okay? So we will be continuing, okay? So buckle in. Second, I'm obsessed with Gerard, or what's his name? What do they call him? Gerard or Gibbsy. I can't not laugh at him. He is just probably one of the funniest characters I've ever read. There's like, just everything about him is so funny. I actually am so looking forward to his book. Look, I can't even tell you how many scenes where I've just been like just so funny. Like Johnny okay, now hold on, we need to do the banter. We get a little bit of banter between him and another character, Claire. They are the best. They're my favorite. So, ones to watch. I was not expecting this. Like, I had heard a lot of people say it's very emotional and like really grips your heart, which it does. And I had heard of like the more challenging themes in this book because I think people try to like steer you away if that's a trigger warning for you. Fair, very fair. But also hilarious. Like I am laughing. Like I've been laughing all day. And I recently found out about the binding thing. And a binding, if you did not know, the word binding apparently is a rugby reference, which didn't know. Was very unaware. I knew that it was about, like it involved rugby, but I didn't know it was in the title. So in case you are like me and know nothing about this sport, apparently relevant to the scrum. Don't know. Honestly, looked it up. It says it in here somewhere, actually. What else? One thing I found really fascinating. So for the first half of the book, Johnny is kind of this like 18-year-old kid. He's like left to his own devices a lot to play his sport, do his thing. His parents are out and busy with their jobs. And so he's kind of quite independent from a family. He's training a lot. He's put a lot of pressure on him to like be a successful rugby player. And so you get the impression that he's had to like grow up really fast, and like his past relationships, or not even relationships, but flings, I guess. And it's really fascinating as they start to spend more time with each other. It's really interesting to watch him almost like regain some of that innocence. Like he starts to like not do as much training and like spends time with her and like does like normal kid stuff. And that's really fun to see that like flip from this like huge amount of pressure that's on him. And gosh, there's so much happening in this book. Oh no, and I will say one more. I'm loving the mom, I do not remember her name, Johnny's mom. I love her. There's this scene where she's talking to Shannon, and Shannon tells the story of how they met, and it kind of sounds like she said she got knocked up by him, but she meant not knocked out by him. Funny. So anyway, look, I still stand by what I said in the beginning. I am nervous. I have giggled, and I know that there are 2 books. Why do we have 2 books? These are my biggest questions right now. We've got this. Why book 2? We bind them, and then we... What's the next one? I don't know what we're doing next. I forgot the name of it. Oh no, it says in the beginning. Hold on. What's it called? Keeping. So what happened? So I'm a little bit nervous because like we bind, which is a rugby reference, but keeping. Is that also a rugby reference? Oh, I don't know. Are all these rugby references? Saving? Oh yes, you could save something. And redeem. I don't know if you can, if there is a sporting reference to the redeeming. I don't know. I'm gonna look into that. But yeah, look, I just got up to, where am I up to right now? She went up to his bed after the whole bedroom incident with the mother. He went back up and she was playing with the dog and her towel fell open. So we're just about to deal with the repercussions of that. Yeah, I fear that I have only 200 pages to go, 175 pages to go. I fear I might be up to midnight finishing this again. I'm gonna get no sleep this week, I fear. Okay guys, good morning. What a freaking beautiful day. I'm sitting outside, huddled under a bush because it's so freaking sunny. Can we go somewhere else? Thanks. Alright, so book. Okay, so yesterday I read all day. I then proceeded to read last night, and I woke up this morning and I read some more. Just for, you know, for good measure. So I've updated you on nothing that has happened. But I've got, I think, what are we up to? 575. We have like 25 pages left. I really don't even know what to say. I think honestly, like my biggest, like there's nothing been like super crazy that's happened plot wise. Like we're just kind of following these people around. Johnny's dealing with his injury and it's not going well. We were not surprised by this. Shannon is still dealing with her home life abuse, and that's going about as well as you think it goes. And they're honestly just like trying to figure out their shit. They like each other and it's adorable and it is yearning. Oh, yearning. If you want yearning, pick up this book. It's actually so refreshing. I have not read yearning like this in a while, like in a hot minute. So have been enjoying. I think I said this yesterday, was we saw like in the beginning, you know, Johnny's this like hotshot rugby player. He was kind of pushed to be this like older figure. He had to grow up really quickly. And so we've kind of almost seen like as his injuries progressed, he's almost like reverting back to where he should be. He just played another game and he got injured. Shock horror. And then they kissed. It was adorable. But yeah, like in that moment, it was just like layer by layer by layer, like we've undone this like story that he had to like grow up so quick. It's been really sweet to watch. I like that. Very much love that. Cannot get over Gibbsy. Why does he only get one book? And it's small. I just looked at it. It's 400 pages. Why do I not get a 700-page book about Gibbsy? Just saying. I feel robbed. So that's fine. But oh, and I looked up because it was driving me crazy, and I did end up looking up what the Saving Six was about, because I just couldn't figure it out, and it didn't make sense to me that it would be Pierce, because he's like not even a character. And I was like, that feels weird on an author's part to like commit a 2-book series about the person. No, it's not him at all, not a little bit. Lizzie does get her own book, not those ones. We get Joey. I didn't realize we get the brother, so Shannon's brother, Joey. So I don't know how I feel about that, but I also was nervous when I read Magnolia Park's universe and I swapped to Daisy Hates. I remember being like, don't know about you. So I'm hoping it'll be a similar vibes, that I will read and fall in love, because I did. I fell in love with Daisy. So we're hoping I will also fall in love with Joey. But anyway, we're gonna read the last little bit. I feel like this is like the book's only just begun, which maybe is why we have it this. So maybe like what I was fearing here is gonna happen here. I don't know. I'm nervous because like there's burning on the cover. Like this is all cool tones and icy. And this is burning. Oh, what does that mean? Fire, because they get together. I don't know. I may be reading too much into these covers. Anyway, that's fine. I'm gonna go back to reading. Okay, he just woke up in hospital. And his dad's there, and he's like, do you remember the match last night? You were in a bad way, son. He replies, I remember the girl. Stop. Okay, he's like totally hyped up on meds, but I'm still crying. He's like, am I dying or something? No, Johnny, you're not dying. Thank fuck I can't, because I want to see that girl again. Okay, Johnny, just relax, buddy. No, Da, I'm serious. I think I love that girl. Well, who's the girl? She's a river. I can't. It's getting me. She's a river. I'm keeping her, Da. Okay, son. You keep the girl. Okay, him on drugs in the hospital while his parents are there, and then Gibbsy comes in. This is the best scene. I just can't. Well, he just announced that he loves her in front of his entire family, and then he turns to Gibbsy and says, my sperm cord didn't snap. And then he turns to his mom, see, Mom, she'll have my babies. And then he turns to her and says, you'll have my babies, won't you? The mom's like, Shannon, I am so sorry. He's like, say it. Tell me you have my babies. She's like, sure. Whatever you want.
Vitamins and history books, psychology and a different way to look at it all. 'Cause my perspective is broken. If suffering's a way to earn your keep,
Okay, book 1 done. What the
I better start putting miles on my feet.
Okay, good. The second book, like, starts off exactly where you left off.
I'm so tired of wandering.
No. I'm dying of third-hand embarrassment. Bad not be doing what I think he's doing.